is up, everyone? And today we will have a new activity, a new electronics activity. And this time we will create a circuit that utilizes an OR gate. Now, let's talk about the components that we need for this activity. First, a breadboard. Obviously, we need a breadboard so that we can build our circuit. Next, also, obviously, we need an integrated circuit that will permit us to create OR gates. So this is specifically the 74LS32 IC unit. Okay? So this is very important. Next, so that we can have our inputs, we will have 3 of these actuators or buttons. So 3 of these. And to confirm our outputs, 6 of these LEDs. So in my case, I'm using white ones because in my experience, other colors tend to bust so easily. And this, on the other hand, this can take a direct 9-volt power. So let me show you for a bit. So I will be powering this with 9-volt with the 9-volt battery. And look at that, it doesn't budge a bit. So I really love white LEDs. And to complement that, we don't need high resistances for the resistors. Okay? So in my case, again, only 100 ohms, 6 of these resistors. Okay? And also, we need a power source of some sort. In my case, again, or in this activity, we can use a battery. I have a 9-volt battery right here, but you can run this with like 5 volts, maybe even 3 volts. Okay, it's more than sufficient power. 9-volt battery, just pretty cheap one. And lastly, but not the least, jumper wires. Okay, we will be needing this so that we can put our entire circuit all together. Okay, I think that is pretty much it. I think I did not miss other components. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the components that we need. So before we will jump into the construction of the circuit proper, let us first go to Tinkercad so that we can confirm our circuit, and so that also we can confirm the input and output relationships that we will be needing. Okay, so let's jump into Tinkercad and let's construct a virtual circuit so that when we will build our circuit in the real life or in the real world, it will be much more smoother. So we need a simulation of some sort. So let's go to Tinkercad. Hello again, folks. So welcome to Tinkercad. Here I have already set up our circuit for this OR gate activity. So in this portion of the video, before we will build our circuit in the real world, I first wanted to simulate it here so that we can confirm our input to output relationships, or if this setup is already good to go. So first, if I'll press this first button, LEDs 3 and 6 should light up. So it's good. Next, if I'll press this button, LEDs 2, 4, 5, and 6 should light up. It's also good. And lastly, if I'll press this button, LEDs 1, 4, 5, and 6 should also light up. And yeah, we have confirmed that our input to output relationships are good. So this setup is already good to go. So let's build it in the real world. Let's go, shall we? Okay, so we are done with the construction of our circuit based on our Tinkercad. So here we have it. So let us test if if it is the same with the Tinkercad output or with our expected output. Okay, so once again, if I will press the first button, the LEDs 3 and 6 should light up. There you have it, it's correct. For the second button, LEDs, what was that? 2, 4, 5, and 6 should light up. So it's also correct. And lastly, LEDs 1, 4, 5, and 6 should light up. Okay, so we are good with our OR gate circuit. Yay!